Hi, my name's Dexter, and once again, welcome back to the series where I rank every single Angry Birds plush made by Commonwealth Toy and Novelty ever. Last time I ranked the Star Wars Wave 1 and 2, alongside the development and electronic samples, and today I will rank what is possibly the best Commonwealth set ever, the Star Wars 2 set. Please subscribe as I'm trying to hit 500 before Christmas, and without any more talking, let's get to ranking. First up, we have Qui-Gon Jinn. A very well made plush. He has this eagle-like beak and he's generally very good. That means he goes to A tier. V2 goes to A as well, as it's not really that different honestly. Mace Windu, aka Meatball Bird, aka Moa, a seriously great plush, one of the best, but there are just better variations, and this one gets an S tier. Matte Fur Windu, and this is the better one. It's more accurate as Windu is bald in the game and the Star Wars movies. And it just looks better. The regular one has too long fur in my opinion. S+ tier. Angry Expression Moa. Just a downgrade from the original. The angry look doesn't fit him, honestly. B tier. Pod Racer Anakin. First never before seen sample shown at Commonwealth Collection. And one of the samples that unfortunately didn't make it to Toy Fair 2014. He was so early in development in fact that he has paper details which are partially lost on the 8-inch. Thankfully the 5-inch is near perfect condition and looks great. The rows being non-existent on the back is kinda but otherwise I think he deserves an A tier. Sith Lord Anakin. Holy moly, he's one hell of a plush. He is in the top 5 best in the set for sure. S+ tier. Only thing that's missing is a 5-inch variation. Episode 1 4-inch Anakin. The worst of the trio. Sadly lost to time, but it doesn't look like we missed out on a lot. The eyes are just terrible, though I like the fact that they're based on the original concept designs. C tier. Episode 2 4-inch Anakin, like the last one, pretty bad, though I do like this part. But other than that, yeah, no, that's a C tier. Episode 3 4-inch Anakin, the best of the trio, but still honestly not that great. His eyes are too small, I feel like they all have too small eyes, and maybe eyebrows too. B tier. Silver C-3PO. Lazy recolor, but not a bad one. Not much more to say. B tier. And V2 gets a C tier. I just like it way less. Captain Panaka. Now I might be a little biased here cause I have him, but he's genuinely so underrated. He's one hell of a good plush, though I do wish his hat was bigger, and this part wasn't almost neon yellow, and that he had his sideburns, and also that his clothes weren't so saturated, but still, great plush. A tier. Jedi Obi-Wan V1. Honestly, it's the inferior one. I don't know why, I just don't like him. The eyes are kinda small, and the hair is just way too short. And because of the hair, he appears kinda lacking. But it's still a good plush. V tier. Jedi Obi-Wan V2. Now this one is one of my favorites. I personally prefer this look for him. The hair is just way better. The facial expression is maybe not that better, but still overall a better plush. S tier. 4-inch Padawan sample. Made for the Star Wars 2 free pack, this one just does not look good. I just don't like it. C tier. 4-inch Jedi sample. Now this one is better. Kinda wish they did this in 8" and 5". But well, it's still not that great, but it's good. B tier. It kinda looks weird because you can't really pose them as I see. 4" Trilogy sample. Now this one is really good. I love the details. Honestly, it would be better than the release if it wasn't 5". A tier. So I actually forgot there's this variation of the 4" samples. Now yes, they are just paper details variation, but they are different, so I had to include them. They will go to the same tier as the regular ones though. Lando V1, the better Lando, and also one of the best in the set. I much prefer the blue robes and his overall shape here. S tier. Lando V2 is to me just an overall downgrade. I don't like the purple robes, the mustache is placed oddly, and his hair there's not that much of it. B tier. Ewok V1, the best Ewok, and yes, it's because of the slingshot. I really love this little silly guy, and the slingshot makes him even better. A tier. Ewok V2, simply Ewok without a slingshot with some details changed. B tier. Ewok V3 is very similar, but it's kinda a mix between the two previous versions, having features of both, except the slingshot. B tier. Jar Jar V1, one of my favorites. Love his design and details, there's really not much to say, just look at him. S tier. Jar Jar V2, perfection, pure perfection, my favorite in the set. S+ tier. Slave Princess Leia. This plush has the perfect neutral Stella face compared to the other ones we have seen before. Her tail feathers are actually 3D, unlike the Wave 1 Leia. Not much to say, B tier. Never seemed like a necessary plush? Blue Squadron V1. Looks silly, find it weird that under the visor they changed the plush to match the color of it, not just the visor. Besides looking silly, there's not much going on, and he is looking very early in development. B tier. Blue Squadron V2. Personally, a downgrade. I don't like this one a lot, I don't know why, maybe it's because of the standard blue under the helmet? I don't know. C tier. Greedo V1. In my opinion, the better Greedo. My only problem with him is the mohawk on top, which is totally not accurate. Other than that, he's actually pretty good. B tier. Greedo V2. A lot different, but not better. Some changes are good and some are bad, though both versions lack the correct skin color. This green is just not it. B tier. Palpatine. Given that they only sampled him once, he came out great. Though, just like with the Greedos, the shade of green on him is just not working here. A tier. Jabba. Really good, but also really weirdly shaped. This one was probably a hell to name the size. The pattern is great though. A tier. Early sample Jabba. Nightmare fuel. Oh nah, get this out of here. It also has paper details? Oh nah. C tier. Though I do wonder how he would look like now, with all the paper details gone. Darth Maul V1. The better version of Maul. Wish he at least got a double-sided lightsaber hilt, but the plush itself is absolutely genius. S tier. Maul 2. Overall downgrade in my opinion. The cloak is just worse. He does have embroidered armor this time, so it's a give and take, but to me it's still an A tier, not an S. General Grievous. In my opinion, one of the worst in the set. The colors are just horribly wrong. And I don't like the pattern a lot. I do like his eyes, but that's just not enough. D tier. Boba Fett. There's so many versions, let's just do a quick round with each. This one, very bad, I do not like it, D tier. Same with this one, no, D tier. This one's better, not good, C tier. Okay, we're getting somewhere, B tier. Wait, you're not Boba Fett, you're Jango. Pretty much same pattern with different colors. A tier. And the final Boba. Perfect, just perfect, down to the last minute detail. S+ tier. Snowtrooper, amazing plush, though in my opinion wasn't really a necessary one. Still great though, A tier. Early sample Snowtrooper, this just looks bad. I do not like it, C tier. Same with this one, but even worse, D tier. Royal Guard final sample, really good but no fork, A tier. Final sample with fork, very good, but the final is holding it back from S, A tier. Another guard sample, the final here is horrible. He has a fork though, so it's a B tier. And that will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was probably one of the sets I was waiting to review the most, and it is probably Commonwealth's best set. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as I'm trying to hit 500 before Christmas, and bye. Finally done with Star Wars. Oh wait, you're still here.